63-year-old Dmitry lives a retired life in his farmhouse outside Moscow. He wasn't a soldier, but volunteered to fight with Russia's paramilitary group Wagner, spending more than 2 years on the Ukrainian front. He doesn't like to be called a mercenary, but is proud to show off his military gear. Yet, he doesn't miss the trenches. And his president's meeting in Alaska has been encouraging, he says.
We hope that they will be able to end this bloody war and bring everyone home. It is a shame that there are so many victims of this war. Any war is terrible, but when it is for the truth, it is necessary.
His government insists the war is necessary and an existential threat. After explaining that to Donald Trump, Vladimir Putin has briefed his cabinet and international allies. The foreign ministry says after years of Russia's so-called isolation, a red carpet welcome in the US plunged Europe into frenzy, leaving it scrambling for a seat at the table.
We would like to move on to resolving all issues by peaceful means. The conversation was very frank and informative, and in my opinion, this brings us closer to the necessary decisions.
Putin's demand for ending the war have not changed. Reports suggest he's offering to give up parts of the Sumy and Kharkiv regions and freeze the front line in Kherson and Zaporizhia. And in return, he wants Ukrainian withdrawal from the eastern Donetsk and Luhansk regions. In addition to recognition of Crimea, he's seeking a partial lifting of sanctions. Putin wants Ukraine's accession to NATO to be ruled out forever. While European leaders explain to Donald Trump how those conditions are unrealistic and the need for a ceasefire, China has also put its weight behind a full peace agreement, not a temporary fix.
I hope that all the parties and stakeholders can participate in the peace negotiation process in a timely manner and reach a fair, lasting, binding peace agreement that is acceptable to all parties.
NATO's original purpose was to keep the Russians out and the Americans in Europe. But the increasing fear with the Trump White House is that America could become indifferent to Europe's long-term strategic goals. And that's why assurances from Donald Trump seem crucial. His special envoy says the US and European countries could offer Article 5-like security guarantees for Ukraine outside of NATO as part of a peace deal, which means an attack on Ukraine will be seen as an attack on NATO.
He understands that it is for the Ukrainians to decide how they might land swap, how they might make a deal with the Russians on different territories there.
A long-term peace agreement could bring an end to a war that's killed hundreds of thousands of people. And soldiers like Dmitry hope coming generations will not have to return to the trenches. Sumy, Javaid, Al Jazeera, Moscow.
Don't miss out. Get the full picture. Subscribe to Al Jazeera for reliable news, expert insight. Like, share, stay ahead.